belly of a great big ferry all set to follow the birds. Captain and his crew are hard at work. Cars to load, a boat to guide, an engine they must run. Find books and papers for your folks and chowder for your mom. Follow the birds to our island in the strait. Follow the birds. Ferries loading, it won't wait. Bikes and trucks and campers too. Cars of a red, green, yellow and blue, driving to the belly of a great big ferry all set to follow the birds. Your nose is pressed against the window pane. You've eaten lunch, no quarters left to play another game. Your comics read, still an hour, Dad said, tune and IMO just the same. Follow the birds to our island in the strait. Follow the birds. Ferries loading, it won't wait. Bikes and trucks and campers too. Cars of a red, green, yellow and blue, driving to the belly of a great big ferry all set to follow the birds. It's time to leave, the voices loud and clear. Where did you park? Was it green or brown? 1, 4, 2 or 3? Follow that stripe, it'll take you down. Won't get lost, not me. We follow the birds to our island in the strait. We follow the birds. Ferries loaded, it won't wait. Bikes and trucks and campers too. Cars of a red, green, yellow and blue, drive out of the belly of a great big ferry. Have fun, we follow the birds. Have fun, follow the birds. 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 Follow the birds. Find your way to wake and finish. Want to play and never finish. Lots of ocean, come on in. Anytime at all. Find your way to wake and finish. Want to play and never finish. Lots of ocean, come on in. Anytime at all.
It's 4,000 miles to Japan. Can you swim it? Can you wing it? Get there any way you can. Can you sail it, surf or whale it when your feet don't leave the sand? Wear a wetsuit, swimsuit, even try your birthday suit. Look across the rolling waves and sing this to yourself. It's 4,000 miles to Japan. Can you swim it? Can you wing it? Get there any way you can. Can you sail it, surf or whale it when your feet don't leave the sand? Grab a passing driftwood log, paddle with your hand. A gray whale might just say to you, hey man, this way's Japan. It's 4,000 miles to Japan. Can you swim it? Can you wing it? Get there any way you can. Can you sail it, surf or whale it when your feet don't leave the sand? Jump out of the ocean and the Wickaninnish beach. Crawl up the sand to mom and dad and tell them where you've reached. It's 4,000 miles to Japan. You can swim it, you can you can whale it, but come back for peanut butter, juice and jam.
I'm Sandy, the sand expert. I specialize in sand and dirt. I've done every beach within my reach, and here's what I have to say. I've got wet sand, dry sand, running through my fingers, and soft sand, hard sand, good for building castles, and hot sand, cool sand, you put it in your bucket, and it's all free. A beach called Ross Trevor. The sand goes on forever. You can dig a moat big enough for a boat. And here's what I have to say. I've got wet sand, dry sand, running through my fingers, and soft sand, hard sand, good for building castles, and hot sand, cool sand, you put it in your bucket, and it's all free. Another beach is Qualicum. Build castles in the hot, hot sun. The tide's coming in, build it over again. Here's what I have to say. I've got wet sand, dry sand, running through my fingers, and soft sand, hard sand, good for building castles, and hot sand, cool sand, you put it in your bucket, and it's all free. Long Beach on the west coast has the sand I love the most. I want to take a bunch, but I've got a hunch that Mommy and Dad will say, you've got wet sand, dry sand, running through your fingers, and soft sand, hard sand, good for building castles, and hot sand, cool sand, you put it in your bucket, and it's all free. Take it.
William Whale had a curl in his tail, and a hooked and a crooked dorsal fin. He was looking kinda lonely, seemed to be the one and only, so the odd bod pod took him in. With the bloop and a whoosh and a whistle and a beep, with a splash and a crash and a mighty leap, in Johnston Strait swam the odd bod pod, playing with the salmon and the seals and the cod. So William Whale, with the curl in his tail, went a-swimming with his friends in the strait. They sauntered with the salmon, and they squealed with the seals, and they dipped, and they flipped, and they played. With the bloop and a whoosh, and a whistle, and a beep, with a splash, and a crash, and a mighty leap, in Johnston Strait swam the odd bod pod, playing with the salmon and the seals and the cod. William Whale, with the curl in his tail, wasn't the lonely one and only, you can see. He would grin and swim with his crooked fin, 'cause the odd bod pod took him in. With a bloop and a whoosh and a whistle and a peep, with a splash and a crash and a mighty leap, in in Johnston Strait swam the odd bod pod, playing with the salmon and the seals and the cod, playing with the salmon and the seals and the cod.
Nanaimo bars are thick and chewy and sticky and gooey and chocolate everywhere. Nanaimo bars are thick and chewy and sticky and chewy and chocolate everywhere. Nanaimo bars are Nanaimo bars are sticky and chewy and chocolate everywhere. Chocolate everywhere. Mmm, I love them.
Dayliner, heading down the track. When you get to Courtney, turn around and come on back. Dayliner, though you're very small, you mean a lot, you're all we've got, we can hear you call. Board her at Victoria, our southern city queen. The engineer says all aboard for places to be seen. Stop a while in Duncan, ride a relic from the past. It runs on steam, was the best that's seen, though it wasn't meant to last. Dayliner, heading down the track. When you get to Courtney, turn around and come on back. Dayliner, though you're very small, you mean a lot, you're all we've got, we can hear you call. Let's stop in Nanaimo, so much to do in summer. Skim the waves in a bathtub race and you won't need a plumber. Then you get to Parksville, Qualicum is next in line. Buckley Bay and Union Bay, we're right on time. Dayliner, heading down the track. When you get to Courtney, turn around and come on back. Dayliner, though you're very small, you mean a lot, you're all we've got, we can hear you call. Dayliner, heading down the track. Coming home from Courtney, you are almost back. Dayliner, though you're very small, you need a rest, you've done your best, for today that's all.
Orlando the first had a hole in his gumboot, he cursed. His sock was quite soggy, his foot was quite boggy, when a wave on the gunwale did burst.
When a wave on the gunwale did burst.
He left from Port Hardy one day, with his crew on the Cather in May. His crew were all groggy, the ocean was foggy, and his sock was still soggy, they say.
And his sock was still soggy, they say.
They fished all day and all night, but not one fish swam into sight. They pulled in the netting, and onto the decking fell a boot that would fit him just right.
Fell a boot that would fit him just right.
Hoy, matey, splice the main rig. That's the Hardies.
Oh, will you ever been to sea? Blow me down.
And ho, rig.
On the boat with great glee, it fitted right up to his knee. but his foot still got soaked. "'Tis a wrong boot," he croaked. So they sailed for Port Hardy and tea.
So they sailed for Port Hardy and tea.
So they sailed for Port Hardy and tea.
Wishing, swishing, slipping, slapping, swishing, swashing, screaming, splashing, dipping, dumping, dunking, dashing, kissing, gushing, rushing, flushing, tumbling, twirling, twisting, turning, wishing, washing, zooming, churning, whee! Glide, slide. Come over and see what you can do. Vancouver Island is waiting for you. Magical mountains you can climb, sparkly lakes and warm sunshine. Ride a steam train, look at the trees, swish down a water slide, jump on your skis. Come over and see what you can do. Vancouver Island is waiting for you. Water all around, swim and sail, ride a pilot on the Ian Rail. Trip across the Malahat, what a drive! See the great gray whale as it dips. Come over